The birds sound so beautiful. Oh, I'm Nurse Kendi. Welcome to my channel, and I'm excited to share this video with you guys today. It's a lot of information that some of my closest friends and family may not know. Some of them do kind of know, but all in all, it's my story, and I'm grateful to be able to share it. And I was told that I had to move, I had to share it because it's going to help somebody else. I can't hold on to it. I can't keep it inside. I have to put it out, and hopefully it'll resonate with someone else that's been going through the same things that I have been going through, and it'll also allow them to know that things will get better. So I just want to start this video off with one of my favorite artists, NDRE, and this song is Beautiful Flower. I don't own this music. I don't own the rights to this music. It's NDRE's. And please go check her out because I absolutely love her music. It's so motivational, inspirational. And here we go. Hopefully y'all can hear it over the birds. We're moving from the darkness into light. This is the defining moment of our lives. 'Cause you're beautiful like a flower, more purple than a diamond. You're powerful like a fire. You will heal the world with your mind. There is nothing in the world that you cannot do. When you believe in you, you are beautiful, yeah you. You are brilliant, yeah you. You are powerful, yeah you. You are resilient. I'm gonna leave it right there, and y'all go check the video out. So, I'm gonna do a little story time. Let me turn this. I'm gonna do a little story time and take you guys back to how I ended up here today. And while we go through this story time, I wanted to bring my dad in with me, who died in 2011, and this is a vase that I've had of his since, and I hold on to it dearly, and my photo of me and my father, and a product that I'll be telling you guys more about, but it's named after my father. So back in 2014, me, my mom, and my niece were in a car accident, and I wrote down some of the history that I'm just gonna read to you guys about what I've gone through since that day, and let's just get into it. The injuries I suffered as a result of a car accident on July 4th, 2014 has affected my ability to work. Prior to the accident, I was employed full-time as an administrator and director of patient care services as a registered nurse for a hospice company. I went to work every day and was on call after hours for any patient needs. I had an array of responsibilities, some of which were requiring long hours on the computer, standing, bending, lifting, turning patients, walking, and driving. Currently, the pain, muscle spasms, pinched nerve, pinched nerve pain, and headaches I've experienced prevents me from being able to carry out my responsibilities. I have daily pain that can range from 0 to 10. That's on the pain scale. Since ACDF surgery, which is anterior cervical discectomy and fusion, that was done on June 24th of 2015. I still experience daily pain either in my neck, more on the left side, left shoulder, arm, mid spine, left shoulder blade, lower back, or headaches. And the headaches were more on the left side. The medication that I take to relieve my pain causes me to have sleepiness, drowsiness, and tiredness. I am instructed not to operate heavy machinery or drive while taking my medication. I currently can only sit up without neck support for 1.5 hours before my pain escalates and I start to have muscle spasms, sharp pain that radiates down my left arm, numbness, tingling, and a pinched nerve feeling that limits my range of motion. On an average day, I wake up with lower back pain, neck pain, arm pain, and or a headache. I do the stretches that I learned in physical therapy to try to alleviate my pain. I shower, brush my teeth, and if my pain decreases to a comfortable level, I go to physical therapy, and if my pain remains and or increases, I'll take Flexeril, which is a muscle relaxer, and Tramadol, which is a pain reliever. Lay down on a heating pad or a massager, do cervical traction, and more than likely fall asleep. The pain I experience and the side effects of the medication limit my activities, and I receive a lot of help from my brother. And that's my brother Carl that I'm talking about. When I am experiencing lower back pain with spasms and inflammation, I can only walk about 10 to 20 feet from the bed to the bathroom, bent over because it hurts too bad to stand all the way up. The pain remains localized to my back, and I have to hold on the walls to navigate throughout the house. I am not able to leave the house due to the debilitating pain. This happens 2 to 3 times per month. There isn't anything I do to bring about this episode. It just happens unexpectedly at any given time. When I'm experiencing little to no lower back pain, I am able to walk about 10 minutes before my back starts to feel really tired and pain starts to increase. Also, when I'm experiencing neck pain, spasms, and a headache, my walking is limited due to pain. I have to lay down and take my medication, which causes me to become sleepy. And then in this next section, I have a list of medications that I've been taking. I'm not going to run through those, but I will say that I have been, I guess, more fortunate than a lot of people that have been experiencing pain for as long as I have, because remember, this started in 2014. We're in 2023, and it's almost, it's almost May. So July is just a couple months away for it to be 9 years. So I'm in 8 years, going on 9 years of dealing with this pain. And most people that have dealt with pain for this long usually are really, really addicted to pain medications, can't function, and probably have gotten to a point to where their doctors say, okay, we're not going to give you prescriptions for pain medicine anymore. You're possibly even abusing pain medication, and have gone over to street drugs like the pills on the streets, heroin, and all of the drugs that are plaguing America right now, which is sad and unfortunate. But what has been a benefit to me is that my system is very, very sensitive. So I've been allergic to most of the narcotics. So they just caused me really bad reactions and I wasn't able to take it. So I've been having to find alternative ways to deal with my pain. And I want to bring some of these alternative methods that I've been using to you guys so that hopefully they can help either you or your family member that may have been going through or experiencing some of the same things that I have been experiencing. All right, so get back to it. I've endured severe injuries to date. I've suffered with severe pain and endured a lot of changes in my life. Prior to my injury, I was fiercely independent. I was working full time, ran my own errands, went grocery shopping without help, attended my appointments and gathered socially with family and friends. I was living a full, active life, and my life changed. I would go dancing, hiking 1 to 2 times a month, and I absolutely love being up in the mountains hiking. I would go bowling a few times a month. I enjoy horseback riding. Love go-karting. That's the only thing I would do at the fair. Yeah, won't get on the Ferris wheel, but we'll get on an airplane. Yoga and walking, especially on the beach. I will often travel to my home state of Mississippi and vacation in Chicago, Hawaii, Colorado, Alabama, Texas, and Nevada in the recent years prior to the car accident. I enjoyed attending parties with friends and family. I would also make whipped shea butter for myself, family, and friends. Also, as administrator and director in the healthcare industry, I was required to attend multiple social events and to travel in and out of state. I was also on call after hours daily to attend to any patient care needs. I did not miss any days of work until my car accident. I love the work that I do and I miss working. Today, the pain throughout my body, lack of mobility, and the sadness have turned my life into a daily struggle of doctor's appointments, physical limitations, frustration, and pain. And that was a truth for a long time up until what I'm going to tell you guys about. This accident has placed a tremendous amount of physical and emotional pain and suffering for not only myself, but my family also. So, a lot of the rest of this is just kind of what I went through, like the whole history of doctor's appointments and physical therapy, and it was just notes that I took during that time to be able to keep track of what was going on, because it was like once my doctor found out that I had an injury in my cervical spine, and it took a while for them to find out I had an injury in my lumbar spine, things just started moving pretty quickly to where I was seeing neurospine surgeons, going to physical therapy and nothing working with physical therapy, using the tramadol and Flexeril, and my doctor also, because I wasn't able to take the other medications like the Percocets and hydrocodones and all of those medicines that they would usually give for the type of pain that I was experiencing. Suggested I also use marijuana to help with my pain, and that has been a tremendous help, which is sad that it's stigmatized the way that it is, but that'll be a whole nother video. But I'm grateful for the herbal medicines. I'm grateful for the things that our Creator, Source, have given us. And Source brought me here and made me come out here today to record this and to share this message, because as I was going back through my iPad, I came across these notes that I had written. And if you guys want me to read through the history, which is just a couple more more pages of what I went through. Then just comment that you want to hear the rest of the history, and I will read it to you. But I didn't want to make this video too long, so just to get on with it. I saw this video. So grateful. It was one of Billy Carson's videos, and he had a man on that was talking about him dealing with pain himself. And he said that anytime he would feel it come up in his body, he would just say, I'm grateful for my healing. I'm grateful for my healing. If you haven't experienced pain every day, then you never really know the joy that I feel to be able to sit here right now and tell you how grateful I am to hear that message. Because I started incorporating, I'm grateful for my healing into whenever I feel my pain, whether it be my neck, my back, my head, or like in part of the story saying, because this has been going on off and on all almost 9 years of having pain to where I'm having to hold on to the walls to walk because it feel like a horse is kicking me in my back and like I'm gonna fall. Okay, I'm gonna get it together. I'm so grateful. I should have brought some tissue. I didn't know I was gonna cry. But I'm so grateful because also I found out about earthing and grounding and coming from the traditional healthcare setting of being trained through current days pharmaceutical training, medical nursing, pathophysiology trainings, and to within the last 9 years really dive deep into alternative medicines, medicinal medicines, herbal medicines, and just seeing all of the benefits that these medicines have to offer, and even starting out in nursing school and knowing that a lot of the medicines that the patients receive have derivatives of herbal medicines, or is compounded with some type of medicine that naturally grows from the earth, but then synthetics were also compounded in with it. And I'm finding out that a lot of the medicines have petroleum in them. Petroleum is a substance, oil, that we use in our cars. Why are we putting it in our bodies? Excuse me. So, I don't have nothing else. It's just real, raw, uncut. So, I'm diving deeper into medicinal medicines and alternatives. And one of the ladies, which has been the greatest, is earthing, grounding. It's where we take off our shoes, because now most of our shoes have rubber soles, synthetic rubbers. That started becoming a real popular thing in the 60s and real popular going into the 70s, where it used to be like moccasins and leather sole shoes that people wore, where they still stay connected to the earth. The earth, if we came from the earth, that's what the Bible says. And a lot of people believe in the Bible. A lot of people believe in other doctrines and other religions. But if we originated from the earth, and the earth is the most beneficial thing to help us to heal. So here's how the process goes. The earth has the electrons that our body needs to help us with healing, decreasing inflammation, decreasing pain. And when I tell you that I come out multiple times a day and ground, and it feels so good, like especially if I'm starting to get an ache in my neck, and I'm grateful for my healing, and I'll come outside, take my shoes off, plant my feet on the ground, and before I'm returning back to my home, inside my home, my pain is decreasing or it's gone. And it's like nothing that I've ever experienced. A lot of people would say that it sounds crazy. It doesn't sound like it's something that can work. But I want you to go check out this movie. It's called The Earthing Movie. TheEarthing movie. And it's on YouTube. And it has scientific evidence of how earthing has helped people to heal. Because all diseases start with inflammation. And when you think about it, most of them end with itis. And the medical language is primarily Latin. Itis means inflammation of. So cellulitis, like if you sprain your ankle, you have cellulitis because the cells around that ankle have been bruised and now they're inflamed. But if you came out and you grounded, if you did sprain your ankle, you would heal from it much faster than constantly walking around with rubber shoes on and preventing yourself from being able to connect with earth for the healing abilities that the earth gives us. So check out the Earthing movie. They have images of people before and after grounding. They have doctors on that are talking about grounding. And I hope that grounding becomes more a part of the medical community and more a part of healing. But I'm going to tell you, it probably won't, because if you are healed, there's no business. There's no business in healing. Like, the healthcare industry needs you sick and coming back to refill your prescriptions, coming back for more testing, coming back for more doctor's appointments, coming to fill the hospital. But if you didn't have diabetes, heart disease, cancer, everything that is an inflammation of the cells, because of also how the cells change in our bodies because of not connecting to the earth and getting the electrons that we need from the earth that are healing, then they're not going to want to share it with you to let you know that you can actually heal yourself for free. Did you catch that? You can actually heal yourself for free. And the longer you do it, the better you feel, the more healing you receive, the decrease in pain I've received. So I know that my body is having a decrease in inflammation. I'm being able to sleep better at night, whereas I would have spasms so bad in my sleep that I'm having to fold my pillows up and trying to situate my pillows to where my neck would be able to just relax, or my back, or putting pillows between my knees so that my back would be able to align and I not have pain. Grounding. I told my mother-in-law about grounding. she was having some inflammation in one of her in her big toe. I think it was her left big toe, and in that joint it was swelling and kind of looking almost like gout. And I told her about grounding, and that day she took her shoes off, she walked outside, she put her feet on the ground. Nothing happened right then, but she woke up the next day, and when we talked, she said, as stupid as it sounds, my foot not hurting and the swelling is gone. She says, putting my feet on the ground work. So it's up to you if you want to try it. Like, it's nothing wrong with walking outside, taking your shoes off, getting a rubber, that synthetic rubber from underneath your feet and stopping you from being able to connect with Mother Earth for the healing benefits of Mother Earth. So if you guys want to hear more about my story, or if you want to just leave it there and we move on to some of the other topics that I want to share with you guys, because I have also come up with ways to help me to be able to make my life easier with this disability that came on all of a sudden, that I just had to incorporate into a part of my life that changed my life. But there have been so many beautiful things that also have come out of it that I would love to be able to share with you guys. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me some comments. And I look forward to talking with you guys again. This is Nurse Kendi. Have a good day.